Welcome, it is Facts You Should Know. If it is your first time here and you want to find out more secrets and wonders that will make you smarter and well informed, make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss all new secrets that we catch up.
Hello, friends. People are animals. The human sense of right and wrong is actually derived from the animal sense of might makes right, or basically just the ability to evaluate threats and determine if you can overcome them or not. The golden rule, the foundation of most criminal law, is enforced by other people. If you randomly target someone and do something to harm them, other people see this happen and want to prevent it from happening to them. So, people always band together and create laws and a police force. Then, you are forced to learn empathy for other people. You can see this among preschool kids. Before they are taught better, they will lie and steal from other kids, push them, etc. When people get power, they basically start to unlearn all of this. This is because, if you think about it, the golden rule is no longer enforced like it was before. If they yell at other people or are rude to them, nothing happens to them. If it's a dictator or a cop or a prison guard, they can even harm other people with no consequences. The best thing you can do to prevent this kind of corruption is to ensure the person will get caught if he becomes corrupt. Thus, transparency is a good weapon against corruption. Constantine was living with his mother in the village, and he never knew his father because the latter had disappeared before he was born. Anastasia was keen on raising and educating her son. She became a housekeeper for a prestigious family in order to earn money and provide her son with everything he needed. Constantine was an outstanding student in his university studies and earned his diploma with distinction. Constantine, in military service at the age of 20, met Tamara, got attached to her, and asked her to marry. The young woman agreed and introduced him to her parents. Tamara's father noticed that Constantine was smart and daring, so he agreed to their marriage. A week before the wedding, Constantine discovered that Tamara is cheating on him with a rich young man, and when he confronts her, she tells him that she is not satisfied with his financial condition and that she wants to live with a rich man. Tamara's father met Constantine and apologized to him for what his daughter had done and told him that his wife had incited her daughter to marry the rich young man. After Constantine finished his military service, he returned to the village and there he met his mother. The young man noticed that his mother was very miserable and suffering from depression, so he tried to find out the reason, but she refused to tell him. After a lengthy investigation, the young man discovered that his mother had been raped by the son of the owner of the house in which she works. Anastasia was a beautiful woman in her 40s, and Andrei flirted with her every time and eventually raped her by force, leaving her in a pitiful condition and threatening her if she lodged a complaint against him. Constantine filed a complaint against Andrei with the police, but this did not help because there is no evidence of the incident, so the young man decided to take revenge on Andrei, waiting for him until he came out of the house and beating him and causing him severe injuries. When Andrei's father learned of what happened to him, he filed a lawsuit against Constantine and put the young man in prison. Constantine found himself in a cell with the criminals, and he had committed no crime, but after only a half an hour had passed, a guard called him and told him that someone wanted to meet him. When the young man came out of his cell, he saw the father of his ex-fiancée, Tamara, in a smart suit and prison guards walking behind him. The man sat down with Constantine and told him that he immediately learned of his story and decided to come and get him out of prison. Constantine did not know that Tamara's father was a prosecutor in the Moscow Supreme Court and that he was a very powerful man. That is why the man immediately intervened and proved the innocence of the young man. In return, he charged Andrei and his father, and after the trial, he put them in prison.
If you enjoyed reading through this story, don't forget to reach out to the comments and share this post with your family and friends. For more news and stories, follow us on Facebook.